Hi, I'm Peter Griffin. You're totally legitimate, not at all made-up lawyer. Now let's say you went and, allegedly broke the law. First thing you gotta do, don't panic. Cops love it when you panic. It's like Christmas for 'em. Second, remember your rights. You got the right to remain silent, which basically means you can just sit there like I do when Lois asks who clogged the toilet. Spoiler alert, it was me. Third, always ask for a lawyer. Doesn't matter if you can't afford one. Bam. The state's got to give you one for free. It's like a coupon, but for your freedom. Finally, don't post about it on Facebook, TikTok, or especially YouTube. Trust me, the judge does not think your getaway car vlog is funny. Until next time, Peter Griffin, attorney at law. So you're in court, huh? All right, here's Peter Griffin's tips so you don't end up like me. Rule 1, don't act like me. Sit up straight. Look serious. Court's not the time to look like you just chugged 6 Pawtucket Patriots. Rule 2, dress nice. Not pajamas, not a tux, just something clean. Like you're trying to trick people into thinking you're responsible. Rule 3, respect the judge. Say your honor. Don't say Dumbledore. Don't say your majesty. Rule 4, lawyer up. If you got a lawyer, let them talk. That's literally what you're paying them for. Don't interrupt and play Perry Mason. Just whisper to your lawyer if you got something to add. Rule 5, watch your face. No gum, no eye rolls, no smirks. Juries notice everything. If you look like you're hiding a fart, they'll think you're hiding evidence. So yeah, act respectful. Let your lawyer do their job. And remember, court's not open mic night, unless you want to share a cell with a guy named Spider. All right, so you got yourself a parking ticket. First thing, don't be like me and stick it in the glove box for 6 months next to the ketchup packets. Pay attention, because if you ignore it, the fine gets bigger. Next thing you know, your car is getting booted, and you are walking to work like some kind of chump. Now, here's a trick. Check the ticket for mistakes. Wrong plate number, wrong street, wrong date. That's like catching the judge with his fly down. Instant dismissal, baby. Take pictures, too! If the no parking sign is hiding behind a tree branch or covered in bird poop, that's evidence. Judges love evidence. It makes him feel smart. Oh, and sometimes if you pay early, they'll knock a few bucks off the fine. It's like a buy one, get one free, except instead of free, it's still stupid expensive. And hey, if you really think you're innocent, you can fight it in traffic court. Half the time the officer doesn't even show up. Then boom, ticket dismissed. It's like skipping gym class in high school and not getting caught. So, bottom line, check the ticket, gather evidence, and either pay it early or fight it. Don't just toss it in the trash unless you want to spend Christmas Eve on hold with the DMV. Yeah, learned that one the hard way. Hey folks, Peter Griffin here. Today I'm your lawyer, your judge, and probably the guy who parked in your spot. I've been reading up on some real weird state laws, and let me tell you, America's legal system is nuttier than a squirrel on espresso. In Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. Who the hell caught the donkey in the first place? Yeah, Sheriff, I can explain the rubber duckies and the bubbles, but the donkey, that's a gray area. In Kentucky and Texas, you can't carry ice cream in your back pocket, which is insane, because that's exactly how I smuggle sundaes into the movies. Lois says it's gross. I say it's resourceful. In Maine, it's illegal to park in front of Dunkin' Donuts, which is basically like saying, hey, nobody eat food in this restaurant. You might as well make it illegal to breathe in a hospital. And in Ohio, it's illegal to get a fish drunk, which is a shame because I had a goldfish who was way more fun after a few Coronas right before he, floated to the top. So yeah, those are America's weirdest laws. Remember, I'm not a lawyer, but if I was, I'd definitely sue Arizona on behalf of all the bathtubs missing their donkeys. Freaking sweet. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for part 2. Hi, I'm Peter Griffin, attorney at law. You got caught speeding, huh? Yeah, been there, buddy. Sometimes you just want to feel like Vin Diesel, but instead you end up looking like Paul Blart Mall Cop in court. Okay, here's the deal. First rule, don't admit guilt on the spot. When the officer says, do you know how fast you were going? The correct answer is not. Fast enough to time travel. Trust me, I've tried. Second, check the ticket for mistakes. If they wrote your name as Peanut Griffin instead of Peter, boom, case dismissed. Unless your real name is Peanut, in which case, congrats. That's adorable. Third, consider traffic school. It's like detention for adults, except instead of writing lines on a chalkboard, you learn that a stop sign means stop, not slow down and pray. And finally, if it's a big fine, you can always hire a real lawyer. Or, you know me, my rates are very reasonable. 1 6-pack of Pawtucket Patriot Ale and a plate of nachos. But fair warning, I lose every case. So remember folks, drive safe, drive smart, and if you gotta speed, just make sure you outrun Joe. That guy's got a cop car with nitrous. Until next time, Peter Griffin, attorney at law. Hey Lois, what do you do when you wander into a yard and the owner looks like they mean business? Stick around. I'll tell you how not to go to jail. Maybe. Trespassing. That's when you go somewhere you ain't supposed to go. Like my mother-in-law's backyard after dark. Leave when somebody tells you to leave. Seriously. Just go. Don't be stubborn like Quagmire at a PTA meeting. Don't ignore signs that say no trespassing. Those signs are not suggestions. They're like your mom when she's mad. If you think you had permission, like a friend said come over, bring a text or something, evidence, baby. Also, public parks are usually cool to be in during open hours, but private property is private. Respect property lines and your sanity. And if you're found guilty, you'll probably just pay a fine. Maybe do some community service. Rarely jail unless you broke stuff, refused to leave, or trespassed somewhere serious like a government building. So just take your medicine and move on. So that's trespassing court in a nutshell. Show up, dress nice, don't act like an idiot, and let your lawyer do the talking. Do that, and maybe you'll walk out lighter in the wallet, but not in handcuffs. Hey, Lois, did you know every state's got at least one law that makes you go, what the hell were they smoking? Yeah, it's time for Weird State Laws Part 2. In Nevada, it's illegal to pawn your dentures. Which honestly makes sense. Imagine the pawn shop guy like, we can give you $10, but only if they still got molars. Alabama's got a law that says it's illegal to wrestle a bear, which is weird because that's like half of Joe's Saturday plans. In Minnesota, you can't cross state lines with a duck on your head. Yeah, apparently there was a guy named Carl who tried to start a fashion trend. Duck hats. Didn't end well. And finally, Vermont. It's illegal for women to wear false teeth without their husband's permission. Yeah, because nothing says romance like, honey, can I have my teeth back? So yeah, next time someone calls you weird, just remind them, somewhere out there, it's illegal to have a duck on your head. America's awesome. Like and subscribe for Part 3. Hey guys, it's me, Peter Griffin. So, what do you do if you're thinking about shoplifting? Well, first off, don't be a dingus. Just don't do it. The only thing I steal is Lois's meatloaf out of the fridge at 3 a.m. But seriously, shoplifting gets you fines, bans, maybe even jail. You know what happens in jail? No TV, no Pawtucket Patriot Ale, and no Quahog clam chowder. Yeah, it's awful. But if you're already caught, here's what to do. Number 1, don't run. You ain't Vin Diesel, this ain't Fast and Furious, and you're not getting away in a Honda Civic. Security's already watching you. Number 2, cooperate. Give back the stuff, answer questions, and don't lie. They already saw you on camera stuffing those Slim Jims in your pants. Number 3, call a lawyer. Not Joe Swanson, he's a cop. Get a real lawyer like me. Explain the situation, and let them do the talking. Anyway, that's Peter's advice. Don't steal, unless it's from the hotel mini fridge. Wait, what do you mean those peanut M&Ms cost $12? Ah, crap!